Hello everyone, and welcome to part 2 of the 3-part series about Asian tiger mosquito biology. Let's go over the answers to the questions from the previous video. How many legs does a mosquito have? The answer is 6. True or false? Both male and female mosquitoes take blood meals. The answer is false. Only the females take blood meals. What body part do mosquitoes use to drink blood? The answer is proboscis. True or false? Asian tiger mosquitoes are native to the United States. The answer is false. Asian tiger mosquitoes are an invasive species from Asia. Now, let's move on and learn why the Asian tiger mosquito is so invasive by taking a look at the life cycle. Let's start at the beginning. First, a female mosquito takes her blood meal so she has enough energy and nutrients in her body to make her eggs. When she's ready to lay her eggs, she finds a container that has some water in it and enough space above the edge of the water to lay her eggs. This container is either going to be a natural or man-made object that's able to hold a little water. It can even be as small as a bottle cap. Since Asian tiger mosquitoes like to lay their eggs in man-made containers, we call them container breeding mosquitoes. They're very common in environments where people live, like your backyard, for example. Once the female finds a container she likes, she'll go in and lay her eggs on the side of the container, just above the water line. Once the eggs are laid, they need to go through a dry period before they hatch. After the drying, the eggs get flooded with water. This flooding can happen from anything, like rain or watering your lawn. Basically, anything that adds enough water to the container so it covers the eggs. Once covered in water, larvae will hatch from the eggs and feed on bacteria floating in the water. After a period of time, the larvae turn into pupae, and then the pupae turn into adults. Once the adult mosquitoes emerge, they're free to fly around, feed, and lay their own eggs. The time it takes for a mosquito to develop from egg to adult depends on how hot it is. It can take as little as 7 days or as long as 2 weeks in more mild areas in the summer. The ability of Asian tiger mosquito eggs to survive outside of water in their dry period is why this mosquito is so invasive in the United States. These dry eggs can travel long distances on cargo, like old tires. Female mosquitoes use a very sticky, glue-like material to stick the eggs on the containers, and this glue keeps the eggs on the containers so they travel very well. Once at their new location, the eggs will hatch the next time they get flooded with water and introduce a new group of Asian tiger mosquitoes to this location. Asian tiger mosquito eggs are also able to survive cold winter months, even under the snow, and hatch when they're flooded by water in the spring or summer. Even if Asian tiger mosquitoes are not yet in your community, there's a good chance they could end up there someday. So, what are we to do? Let's watch part 3 to learn about how to keep these mosquitoes out of our yards. But first, let's do a knowledge check. List the correct order for the mosquito life cycle. True or false? Mosquitoes lay their eggs in water. What do the mosquito larvae feed on? Watch the next video for the correct answers.